So we are ready for skills, and today we are going to review the sound. Now, I want us to warm up by seeing if we can identify words that start with the sound. So, listen carefully to the words I read, and if it starts, the first sound is, I want you to raise your hand. Okay, you ready? All right, the first word is fast. Good. Number 2, face. Again, yes, that's the face. Good. Vet. Yes, no, that was. Yes, you were right. No, it doesn't start with the sound. All right, let's do another one. Thin. It does not start with the sound. See, that worked better. Like a no and a yes at the same time. Fun. Yes, that's a word. What about this? Nope, not that time. Farm. Van. You're right. It does not start with the sound. Friend. Yes, right. What about vend? Correct. It does not start with the sound. Good. Now, let's look at the spellings for the sound. Okay? All right. So, as of right now, we know that the sound can be spelled fit and stuff. So the letter F and the letter FF, the double letter spelling, can be used to spell the sound. Now, this will get you through about 90%. So let's say, pretend to go pretend, this many times, 8 times, it's going to be F. And 1 time it's going to be FF. This other one is other sound spellings that you'll learn in 2nd grade. So words like laugh and phone, where they both have the sound, those are spelling patterns you'll learn in 2nd grade. So for now, for us for 1st grade, we're going to worry about these two, which we use most of the time. Looking at our cubes and looking at our power bar, which one of these two do we use the most? Correct. We use one single F. Excellent, excellent. And it's often found at the beginning of the word, and FF is never used at the beginning. You see F in words like frog. You can also find it as the final sound, not the last letter, but the final sound in words like life. It can be spelled like in words off and stuff. Here we see with the FF at the end of the word. Good. So like I said, we are remixing old sounds, and honestly today, this isn't new. We've already talked about double letter spellings, but you'll see later this week, well, I'm like, why are we reviewing a double letter that we already know? We didn't get a new sound, a new spelling, one we're already familiar with. We're not grouping, it's only 2 sounds, it's double letter. Of course it makes the same one sound. Yes, but you'll also notice later this week, it'll make more sense why we're doing this one today. But yes, so F, fit, FF, stuff, beginning, middle, maybe the end, definitely the end. The end of a syllable or end of a word. Good job. Now, what I need to draw your attention to is not the sound, but the j sound. One of the things we learned shortly before spring break was that the sound j can be spelled multiple different ways. So, what I want you to take a look at is your spelling words, because our spelling words this week, just this week, all have j sound words. So the word is jumping. How do you spell the sound j in the word jumping? J. Excellent. You spell it with the letter J. What about the sound j in the word jars? J. What about the sound J in the word germ? How do you spell the sound J in the word germ? Correct, that's G. What about in the word gym? In the word gym, how do we spell the sound J? That's G. Okay, what about the word charged? In the word charged, how do we spell the sound J? Correct, that's that G-E. It's at the end of words. Good, good, good. We don't really have a lot of words that end in it. So English has rules about some sounds or letters not being at the end of words. And one letter that you will very, very, very rarely see at the end of a word is J. But what you will see is the letter G, the letters, G-E, producing the J sound. That's just a rule of the English language. When you hear J at the end of a word, odds are very high it is not being spelled with the letter J. So charged, J, spelled G-E. Fringe, fringe. Good, yep, fringe, J, spelled G-E. Magic, we've talked a lot about magic. How do you spell the sound J in the word magic? That's G, good. So we have the G, G-E, and the J spellings for the sound, one sound, J. So all of these regularly spelled words have one thing in common, is that they are J sound words. You don't have a dedicated assignment for your spelling words today, but you do have your spelling choice board available to give you ideas as to ways to help you practice and learn these words, because you will have a spelling test on Friday. Your spelling test will be on Friday. Friday, but I just got them today. Technically, no. They've been on Dojo since Sunday. You've had them all week. And they've also been in your cat book since you got the book in December. So you've always had the words. You knew they were coming. Don't look at me like that. You knew they were coming. You'll be alright, I promise. Alright, so but another thing you're going to do today is you're going to page 13.2 in your cat book. This is in your cat book. This is an assignment. You're going to read each sentence and you're going to add the correct ending punctuation. We now know 3 distinct ending punctuations. We can make a statement, period. We can ask a question, question mark, or if my statement has anger, excitement, joy, sorrow, I will end it with an exclamation point because I'm showing a heightened state of emotion, more emotion. Someone's about to fall and get hurt. Stop! Say that out loud. I didn't just say stop. I put some oomph in it so they get the message quickly. That's what an exclamation point does. You're going to write original sentences, sentences that come out of your brain that you make up. One question, one exclamation, and one statement. So that's 13.2. You're also going to do 13.3, which is about the story, The Visit. Now, before I let you read The Visit, I'm going to preview some of the vocabulary that's in this story with you. Just because you can sound the words out doesn't mean you always know what they mean. And I don't want to put you at that kind of a disadvantage. Now, the first word I want to preview with you is pawpaw, which is another name for grandfather. Some got a pawpaw, some have a granddad. What do you call your grandfather? Okay, I like that. That's good. That's cute. I like that. All right, so also in the story, there will be raccoons. There will be foxes. There will be a clatter. A clatter is a loud noise that sounds like things banging together. You kind of like when y'all shuffle and fidget and things like that with your microphones on. Yeah, that's a clatter. That's a clatter. An expression, get lost. How did I say that? With excitement. So in a sentence, that would end in an exclamation point. So yes, it's an expression used to tell someone to leave quickly. I don't know. Well, I guess you're going to have to wait and see till you get to the story and find out what happens at the campsite after Jack's tale. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, do let me know, and I'll do my best to support you. I'll see you later. Bye!